don't know why. Now, why this came up, I have no idea. But I have no idea. But I was I don't know, was I talking to Deacon? Deacon's my middle son, who is 17, and we were talking about something. And we were talking about Bishop Montgomery, and I was talking about the Sally brothers. And remember, it was like our Tom. It was like our senior year, and like it was like the Hatfields and McCoys, like the Willigs and the Sallys went at it at a basketball game, right?
You're 100% correct.
Is that right? I remember. I don't know why in the hell that came up. You know, do you guys have that?
We might have had that on the podcast.
You have random shit like come up in your head. You're like, oh, remember that?
So are you listening to the podcast on your bike, or what are you doing?
I haven't listened onto my bike, but I did listen to Mr. Rick Cepeda. I have to say that. That's for sure.
He's so funny.
The Sally story is it just keeps getting better, man. It's 5 times better every couple of years. Yeah. And
14 Willigs.
Yeah.
10 Sallys came from Samoa.
Yeah, my mom knocked somebody out, all kinds of shit. So
that's awesome.
The funny thing about that is that my good buddy Ed Acuna, who coached with me for years, and we're godfathers to our kids and stuff, and he works in the industry. He's a carpenter. He builds sets, and so he's out there at Paramount one day, and they went and did what was the Mel Gibson movie, the Army movie that he did?
Yeah,
they went on.
That's a good one.
They went on site for months and filmed. And the Sally brothers,
when we were soldiers.
So those guys, we were soldiers. So they go and pick up my buddy to take him to the set, and it's like freaking there's the Sally brothers driving the vans. So they had this whole freaking thing going on. Edmund calls me, "Hey man, what the fuck? What are you doing?" Freaking having dinner. What's going on? He's like, "I got freaking New and Ken Sally sitting here." I'm like, "Where the fuck are you?" So he goes on to tell this whole story.
That's so classic. I love it.
It's so funny. It's the interesting part about it was after all that shit went down, and it happened over the course of like 3 years, because there was this big fight at St. Paul or at Bishop Montgomery when my brother Matt and Greg were playing, and then the last fight we had was when Greg was playing his senior year, and that whole thing was just insane. But Matt went to SC, and some of the Samoan guys came up to him at one point and said, "Hey, we just wanted to let you know that we were sending our respects. You guys fought the Sallys, fought a fair fight. Those guys, no big deal. Wanted to let you know that there was no problems, that we weren't going to have any problems.
We got your back."